Hi, Reed.
Hi, Dad.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
Cool.
Welcome back to episode 4.
Thanks. It's been a minute.
Yeah. And this is a special edition.
Yeah, we're not in our normal space.
No, we are...
We're in a stranger's RV.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's exactly accurate. Our Airbnb is an RV in someone's backyard, which is adequate.
Yeah, it works.
It's just fine. But why are we here?
We're here because tomorrow morning I'm moving back into my college dorm.
Yep. So we drove across, let's see, one state line, so we just crossed two state lines.
We drove along another state line, though.
Yeah, we could see another state. And now we're here. So this is like the transition episode between the episodes we had before and other ones that we might have where we'll be remote.
Yeah.
And so we're doing this like with our iPhones, and so it's like all kinds of technical kinds of things. Sitting here in an RV in someone's backyard in an undisclosed location in Western Oregon. And we had to drive across Idaho.
So that wasn't very fun.
Yeah. We have kind of a thing about Idaho. Dirt, as Anna described it when she was 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed to be smelling kind of poopy.
At least for part of it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't just the dairy cows or something.
No, the dairy cows, they smell fine.
Yeah, there's something else.
Pleasant smell. It was just not nice. Well, and the whole sky was just covered in smoke.
Yeah. It's nice here, though.
Yeah.
It's nice not to be on the interstate in Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
And we had good... Mom was afraid we wouldn't, or I don't know what she thinks, that we're never going to talk to each other.
Well, because, I don't know, we're not as talkative as her.
That's true.
Sometimes.
Yeah. We talk. Yeah. We talked about...
chips.
I asked you what you thought of your ranking of Doritos, because we got a bag of Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
And your assessment was that...
They're good.
Yeah. I put them at the top of my like I can't have them in the house or I will just keep eating them and I won't regret it.
Yeah.
Until the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, what's your favorite chip?
I like the kettle potato chips.
Yeah, I would think if I were just trying to say what's the chip I should like the most, and really do I like the kettle chips, but Doritos are really, they're the ultimate indulgence for me.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Yeah. And then let's see, what else do we do?
You taught me about Idaho, random people in Idaho who do not exist.
Right. Because one exit said Wendell Gooding.
Yeah.
Which sounded, I think those are 2 different towns.
I think it's there was signs for the county of Gooding, so I think it was I don't know what it was.
Yeah. I think 2 communities, Wendell and Gooding, but it read like Wendell Gooding.
Which sounds like a name.
Yeah. So I don't even remember what the history story was now.
Well, because we were driving, but we were in Idaho. So there's potatoes and trains and dirt, and that's it. And so there was a train driving by, and you were like, oh, yeah, Wendell Gooding was the guy who put potatoes on trains and moved them to Iowa, and it's the eye to eye, the I don't know what you called it, but the train transportation of potatoes.
I came up with that right there on the spot.
Yeah. And if it was Anna, she would have totally believed you.
Yes, but you just enjoyed it as like a good story. And then we got to the next exit that said Wendell. Oh, shoot.
I don't remember.
Wendell something else. And I said, oh, yeah, that was
his brother.
Wendell Gooding's brother. Which is funny for no really good reason, except that there would be two brothers that would have the same first name.
And not the same last name.
Yeah, but I had an explanation for that.
Yeah, because back in the day of whenever this was,
right,
they always named brothers the same name, first name, and then just disowned the second son.
Right, right. That's how they did it in Idaho.
Yep.
So we learned lots of history and about our favorite chip preference. And
listen to some podcasts.
Yeah, but there's some really good podcasts. Mm-hmm. And you had an outstanding playlist.
Yeah.
That was really good. And talked a little about school. But basically just drove for a long time. And now actually the drive was, as far as drives go, it went pretty well. Mm-hmm. In the rental car that we don't own to a backyard of someone whose RV we are now sitting in.
But they have a very nice cat.
Yeah, that cat is pretty extraordinary with a really nice long tail.
I like that cat. He's a black fluffy cat, and he just, right when we drove up, he just came out and was just wanted love. So I love him.
Yep. It seemed like a good... Maybe that will be the picture that we put on the podcast.
The cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and the cat.
That's good.
So yeah, that's our day. This is kind of a big day since driving you to start school up. Mm-hmm. Anything else going on that we should kind of update the listener with?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. We're just living our life. Here we are out on the road. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're kind of road weary. Mm-hmm. I'm sure there were weird things that we'll think about after.
Or maybe it was like an 11-hour drive, so.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff.
There was like getting through Idaho, smoke, poop smells, dirt, large trucks. There was those wind turbines that were being hauled.
Oh yeah, we saw 2 wind turbine blades.
Yeah. But not the third until way farther down.
Yeah, like until Oregon.
Eastern Oregon, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was really, really windy.
Mm-hmm.
And all the other wind turbines were. So that's a good place for those to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So our review for the week is haircuts.
Yeah.
And I got my haircut this week. You've had haircuts before.
I have had haircuts before. I was going to get one this week. Then I got random, vertigo.
Yeah.
And then I didn't.
You weren't feeling great.
No, I didn't think I could go.
But you were finishing work and packing and getting ready to leave the state. So your hair looks great, actually.
Yeah. Mom has made me promise that I will get a haircut at some point. So
I think it's going to happen one way or another.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you didn't get to go. The idea was you're going to go to my barber, Sean, who's a really good barber, but you've had other haircuts. So, So the review of the episode is haircuts.
Yeah.
What do you like about getting a haircut?
I like that it makes my hair shorter.
Good. What do you look for in a haircut?
Short. But still keeps my hair curly. And also, the person cutting my hair, I don't like them to talk too much.
Right. Right. You've got hair, I'm looking at you, which won't translate in the podcast, but you've got short hair on the side and longer hair on top.
Yeah.
Which is kind of true for me, except it's
not as long.
Not as long on the top at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I also do not like having to make conversation. Although at my barber, we talk like about a concert we've been to, or what are your kids doing, or something like that.
I don't have kids.
Right, so you wouldn't have to have that conversation. So that's pretty good.
That's good.
And then, see, when you get your haircut, you probably get your hair washed before.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any of that nonsense.
But you've got like hot towels and stuff going on.
Yes. So he'll cut my hair and clip the sides, and then with the clippers, and then cut the top and all those kinds of things, and fine. Like it's just cutting your hair. And then I think the best part is he gets hot foam and hot towels and puts that on. Actually puts the foam on the back of my neck, because my neckline goes like all the way down to the middle of my back somewhere. And then, so he's going to take a straight razor to that, which just cleans it all up. But before he does that, he wraps a hot towel around my head.
That's nice.
Yeah, it sounds like, when I said that, it sounded like that would be terrible, but it's really, really nice.
I didn't think it would be terrible.
Oh. Yeah, well, you're right. Wrapping a hot towel around your head, and then he just kind of holds it there for, like, I don't know, like a minute.
Nice.
And kind of like massages it into your head. And then he takes the straight razor, which also should sound terrifying, and then shaves the back of my neck, which feels really good.
As long as he doesn't, like, cut your spinal cord.
Yeah, well, you don't think about that.
I do.
Yeah, but in the moment, I did have him, like, I had like a full shave once, and you kind of think it's weird, because he's got like a big blade and, a leather thing to wipe the blade, and yeah, and you're leaned all the way back.
Fun.
It's nice, yeah.
Is it like the dentist where you just stare at them kind of awkwardly and you don't really know what to do?
No, because you usually have a towel over your head then too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so there's no staring or anything. So, yeah, so the best part of haircuts for you is that you get shorter hair?
Yeah. I don't love the act of getting my hair cut that much, but yeah. I like keeping my hair short, and then yeah, because also like with curly hair, people never know how to style it and stuff,
right? So
then like they're like, what do you think? And then I put my glasses on, I'm like, it's good. And then I have to, because they put like the wrong products in it, or they'll like try to use a bunch of hairspray or like a blow dryer and stuff. My hair doesn't like that.
Like every person you go to does that?
Yeah, they all try something like that.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, because if you go to my barber, it will just be like well, he has a vacuum thing that once in a while he'll like vacuum around my neck and around my collar, and it's got smooth little rollers on it and stuff. And,
fun.
And then so that gets some hair, like, but that's all the fuss that there is.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't know if the rocket motorcycles pick up on our microphones or not.
You're like, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, and the dripping faucet that's dripping more.
Yeah, I tried to turn it all the way off, but it didn't go any farther off. So
it's weird.
We're just gonna get flooded and drown.
It was stopped before. All right. That's better. See, we used to have Nina and the cats making sounds. Now we have other ambient noises.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll get you a haircut with Sean and straight razors and all that. But you'll get a haircut here sometime soon too.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's our review of the week, is what we think of haircuts.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. But I admit I didn't like them as much with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't hate it. I got a good haircut from a person for a long time that was in like a kind of a beauty salon. but then it was like,
that the place we went to when we were little?
Yeah.
I remember that place.
Yeah.
They talk a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of talking, and I don't blame you for not liking the talking. And there's a lot of people all over the place talking.
Uh-huh.
And people getting hair colors, which is fine for them, and people under those big dome dryers, which is fine for them, and it smells. And there's other people getting manicures and stuff. Like, it just,
Mm-hmm.
like, I want it to smell like hot towels and talcum powder or something, and that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manly sense.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it is, but it just seems so simple. Like, they have a razor and they cut your hair.
Yep.
So, but then at the end, he puts like paste in my hair and like does a big swoop from left to right.
Oh, yeah.
And Mom thinks it's super cute.
Well, she always wants you to ask him how he does it so that you can do it.
Yeah, that's not the issue. It's just that I don't do it regularly. But I could. Like, I have paste. Anyway.
Paste.
Yeah, or whatever it is. Some kind of wax or something.
Pomade?
Sure. Sure. It's gooey and it sticks to your head. It's kind of waxy and sticky and slicks your hair over. And I'm sure it would be, I don't know what it would do with your curly hair.
I used to use a pomade.
Yeah. But mine is like super like slicked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
You just patted your hair down.
Yeah.
And it makes it look like you're going to like first grade or something.
Yeah.
Except with gray hair and a beard and
Yeah. Like a weird first grade. I could lick my hand and slick it over.
Ew.
One time, the worst haircut I ever got, did we ever tell you about this?
I don't know.
Was, I went into like a, whatever, Super Duper Cuts or, like a place you just walk in and wait in line and they just cut your hair one way.
Mm-hmm.
And I have that hairline that keeps going down my neck.
Mm-hmm.
And the hair cutter person didn't know what to do with it. And I didn't know how to fade it or didn't know where to stop it or something. And I feel like she kept like thinking, oh, she didn't go far enough. And then she kept cutting higher and higher up the back of my head until, like, I swear she ended up cutting it like somewhere like at my ears, like above the bottom of my ears or the middle of my ears. And I had to go to a conference the next day to present, so I had like this big like shaved back of my head all halfway up, and it just looked terrible. But I didn't have to see it, so it was in the back of my head.
So it's just when you turned around to like teach and stuff?
Yeah, there's some like giant white spot glaring at people.
Pasty.
Yeah. Yeah, nice haircut. Did you get a haircut?
No.
Yeah. No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So. Anyway. So, questions.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to move on to questions?
Sure.
So.
I don't remember what yours were.
Well, my question for you is, um, since we're moving you into your dorm tomorrow, like, what are you looking forward to this year, your second year of college in the midst of a pandemic?
Well, like for tomorrow and stuff, I'm excited to see my friends again.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen them since middle of May, early May, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm also like hopeful that there might be some more stuff I'm able to do this year, like actually play in band.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll have food that's not just like grab and go.
Yeah.
And I could go to a club or something.
Yeah.
Just go in the library without like reservations or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was excited, like, when we drove around campus and saw chairs and folding tables out, like,
Yeah.
they were like welcoming people and having some kind of.
Yeah. Well, first year orientation was today, so like it looked like they actually got a real orientation, which we didn't get last year.
Yeah.
So now that we get kind of a mini makeup thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's like a whole other rite of passage. Yeah, I'm excited for you to do all those things.
Yeah.
What do you, like, besides like things you get to do, what are you excited about? Like, what do you, I don't know. That's a vague question. Like, is there like how do you feel? Oh no, we don't talk about feelings.
Fine.
I guess just, yeah. What else about school are you hoping for?
I don't know yet. I want to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I want to explore the town and stuff too, and just be able to go places, do stuff. And like, since like everybody on campus is required to be vaccinated and stuff, like I want to hang out with my friends in a room besides just like only hanging out outside or like socially distanced and stuff. So yeah. That would be nice.
Just being with people. Yeah, I want that for you too.
Yeah.
All your classes are so far meeting in person.
Yeah,
right?
Everything's planning on being in person. So
that's great.
Yeah. And like band is planning on like playing together, but like if you're not playing, like you have a mask on and stuff. So
right.
Hopefully that will all work out. And
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I just think it's great that if everyone's vaccinated, then you should be in one of the safest places you can imagine.
You'd think.
Even if there's different scenarios going on outside of you.
Yeah.
So.
Just hope people aren't stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's frustrating because clearly people are stupid. But I've seen your campus and people are not as stupid as the general population.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, because it's a bunch of college students. But
well, and we did fine last year, but we also didn't really get to do anything.
Yeah.
But like when people weren't vaccinated and stuff, we still did okay.
Yeah.
We had a few cases.
Yeah.
Like,
and you handled safe. The ones that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not all schools are. For example, the school that I'm teaching at is different. And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm really hopeful for you. Thanks. I'm excited for you to have, however it goes. Like, there's lots of things that will be different than what you're expecting, and there'll be different twists and turns. But I'm excited about you and your friends and your new room and helping you move in.
Yeah.
and just getting started.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
Mm-hmm.
You seem lighter today, knowing you were kind of on your way.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was fun to like be texting friends and stuff and be like, I'm in Oregon. Like,
Yeah.
And they're like, yay!
Yeah.
I'm driving into Oregon now, or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a question for me?
Yeah. Do you have any advice for a second year college student, or pro tips, or
Pro tips?
Well, you were once a second year college student and you teach second year college students.
Yeah. Well, I've told you before, like, especially given last year, I hope you do take advantage of doing things when they're available to you. So,
yeah,
going on trips when you can, and going out with people when you can, or taking advantage of groups and clubs and stuff. Like, my first backpacking trip was when I was in college with your mother. And my first cross-country skiing trip, and my first... I saw The Shining for the first time in college, and lots of other things that, you don't divulge on a podcast, but but other things like hanging out and playing games and getting pizza, or going downtown, or like all those things were really important. Like, I remember all those things.
Mm-hmm.
And I met your mom my second year of college, so
yeah.
But that was rare. A love like ours is not one you can expect.
Okay.
But who knows?
I won't be on the lookout
you
for
won't
every
be pining for that special person. Where might they be? And I would say, like, well, I'm really glad that you live on campus and that you get to, like, just indulge in all of that and just, like, roll over out of your bed and then crawl to your class after you get some breakfast, maybe, or maybe not. And, like, I like how you can just be immersed in that. So that's what I want for you, is to be immersed in that kind of, that, just indulge yourself in, like, suffering in your classes and commiserating with other people. And I always think that my students don't appreciate this, but when I see them in, like, sweatpants and like no makeup and, like, bedraggled hair and during finals week or something, I say, like, these are the best days of your life. And
that's like, how I look anyway.
Yeah, like, that's like just indulge in that, because I think that's really great. Like, that focus, I think, is really fantastic. So
yeah,
do that.
Okay. I'm excited this year I get to, like, study and hang out in places other than my room. Like, I can go to the like the cafeteria and stuff. Yeah. And they have tables now, apparently.
That'll be amazing.
Or maybe, like, the Starbucks on campus. I could hang out there.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of places now.
Are you still thinking about trying to get a coffee shop job?
I might do that. I might also try to find, like, a work-study job on campus.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I think I want to maybe start classes first and then figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's another thing you can... Like, it's just fun to kind of have that other perspective on campus.
Yeah.
Connecting to things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited to see you seeing your friends.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hope they like me.
Yeah. I'm sure.
We'll see.
Well, do they know about our podcast?
Yeah, I texted them.
Okay.
I don't know if they listen. Hello, if you listen. It's
Yeah.
fine if not, though.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Okay. Well, next time we'll do a podcast, I promise, from you in one place and me in another place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully that works.
It'll work. We'll make it work. Okay.
Okay.
Well, keep your feelings inside.
You got it.
And thanks for listening, everyone. Talk to you later, Reed.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.